Bills.
Yo, what's going on, Bills Mafia? Welcome back to Mafia Talk. It's your boy, Julian J. Mafia. And of course, I'm joined by the Mafia, my family. We got Big Cuz Pedro Pizzi in the building, and we got Jonathan in the building as well. How we feeling, gentlemen?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good.
What a fucking game. I for one, everybody kept talking about the rematch. Man, this ain't no rematch because we did the same thing last year. Put a nice game up in Kansas City. But nonetheless, man, it definitely was good medicine for us, man. Kind of put that away, but I still got a problem. But what happened towards the end of the half? But we're gonna talk about it right now, man. Bills 5-1 on top of the division. I mean, we see the Jets climbing up there as well. So we got something there to talk about that right now. But man, please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Jump in the comments. Tell me how you feel about the game. What stood out? What players? Man. We coming into a bye week, so well needed bye week. Josh Allen kind of getting beaten up there. A lot of roughing calls that wasn't called. But nonetheless, we don't talk about it. We got Tom in the building from Horns and Hooves, Buffalo After Dark. How we feeling, Tom? How we feeling? He was actually at the game, man. Them guys, man, lived it up, man. They was loud, pounding on them on those benches and all that, man. Great fucking winning Arrowhead, man. Glad he was able to watch it in person, man. Definitely filled up that stadium with blue, man. Definitely appreciate
it. You could see it on TV whenever they did a pan like to the crowd. Like there was a lot of blue in the stadium.
Absolutely, man. I mean, Bills Mafia, we travel well. It doesn't matter what city. I mean, I'm still waiting until we get a London game, and then this Mafia over there as well. So. Shoot, they always be talking about throughout all the stadiums. It's damn near another Bills home game, or the Bills fans travel so well they fill the stands up. They feel just as home. So I mean, shout out to Bills Mafia. We definitely travel well, man.
Hell yeah, they do. No denying that one.
So I mean, let's dive right into it. Jonathan, I'm gonna start off with you. First of all, how did you feel going into this game?
Honestly, I think I discussed it with multiple people. If we lost, I wasn't going to be butthurt about it because I felt like if we lost, I'd rather bring that energy into a playoff game. Obviously, we're going to face them again, but winning this game give us most likely home field advantage. So it's a good thing that we won, but I wasn't really sweating it, and I also wanted to see how they were going to play differently without having the veterans in the back, our safeties. I mean, Poirier's still back there. I want to see what the rookies were going to do and so forth, how Von Miller was going to react and play as well. So I was looking more for, strategy defense-wise and so forth and so forth. So we got a W, what matters the most. But it was good to see Knox back out there for sure.
Yes. Shout out to Knox. Put the sealer down with the game-winning touchdown. I mean, defense still had to step up, which they did. But, shout out to Dawson Knox, man. That definitely was for his brother Luke. All prayers to the Knox family. Shout out to him. I've been saying it week in, week out. I wanted him to be more developed and incorporated into this game plan. He wasn't really falling off. I just feel like he wasn't being targeted or in the game plan as much. But I mean, God, he definitely came through. We needed. Shout out to Dawson Knox. Cuz, take it away. What was your feelings going into that game?
Pretty much the same as Jonathan. More for me, I just wanted to see how they would play in a tight game, I guess, against a really good team on the road. I mean, yeah, Baltimore is good too, but I mean, we're used to blowing people out, so it was nice to see under pressure. Man, what? End of the first half, that 96-yard drive.
Yeah,
that changed everything. You know, that drive right there.
First, I'm going to say shout out to the offensive line. Them boys balled out. They balled out Sunday, man. Great protection for Josh. Amazing holes. Let's dive right into the run game. Singletary came out and helped us a lot. Helped us sustain drives. Let them get them scared for possible run. Made our play actions more deadly. I mean, Devin Singletary definitely was running with some force on Sunday. Great yardage. I mean, run after catch and after missing breaking tackles, all that. But he definitely stepped out. I mean, great holes by the line again. But I mean, our running game looked phenomenal. Hopefully, we can keep that up because I don't want to keep seeing Josh running all the time. I know that's him. He's gonna have to make a play here and there, but I don't want him to be the leading rusher every week. So shout out to Devin Singletary for definitely stepping out and balling out this week.
Yeah, that's good. You want to see that. You know what I mean? We don't want to be one dimensional. You want to see total football being played overall. You know, everybody on the field touching the ball and making plays. Point blank. Special teams did it last week.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're doing their thing. So it's total complete football. Back to the I lost track.
Real quick. We got to think about that, but I just got to give a quick shout out to my boy Robbie. He let me jump on this show like about a week ago. Yeah. Let's talk 716 Sports. Man, we had a great time, great conversation. Please like, share, support. Go check them out on Twitter, all that good stuff on YouTube. Let's talk 716 Sports, man. Please tune in. Show love to Mafia, man. But go ahead, Jonathan.
I think I lost track of thought. I was gonna go piggyback off of what Tito was saying. But I kind of forgot. So we keep it going.
Problem. Cause I know you waiting for it. How about Von Miller? Talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, I said he was gonna have what? Would I say 3 sacks or 4 sacks? It was one of them.
I think I said like 3-4 sacks. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's what you brought him here for, man.
Absolutely.
He made more plays than than what was in the stat sheet.
Oh yeah, he was everywhere. He definitely was wreaking havoc, caused pressure. That one where Mahomes was just in and out the pocket, scrambling, running around loose, and almost broke out with that Von Miller with the diving tackle to wrap up his feet, get him down for a sack. That Von Miller, man. Go ahead.
The one play though, like everybody's giving Miller props for that Mahomes and interception at the end. Yeah, he forced him left, but Matt Milano was the one that made that play because he was spying Mahomes, and as soon as he broke contain, he went straight for him, which made Mahomes have to sidearm that throw.
Mm-hmm. And it was a beautiful read. Who was it? Balding or whatever. He did a breakdown on that. No, it wasn't Baldinger. It was what the fuck is his name?
Orlovsky.
No, not Orlovsky. Black dude. He's an Eagles fan. Acho. Yeah, he broke it down. Phenomenal because we disguised our zone coverage with man. So Mahomes thought he had man on man. It was going to hit what's his name on that slant route. But then Teron Johnson with a beautiful read, broke off coverage, stepped up, dove, and even Dane Jackson seen it. Once he started running across, he was like, yo, I'm leaving my zone. TJ, pick it up. He started pointing and boom. Teron Johnson jumped right in front of it, snatched that bitch. End game right there. And Stephon Diggs even went to the after the Dustin Nice touchdown. Stephon Diggs ran over the vine like, end it. Finish this shit right here. That's why we brought you here. Finish it. And boy, man, the boys came through.
Yeah. That game, it was just huge all around, man. Like you said, shout out to Singletary, but man, Milano, it was just nice, man. Shout out to Jordan Poyer, 15 hours of Kansas City.
Oh man, talk about it.
15 hours back. Like, shout out to him. He's playing with a punctured lung, like, or with a collapsed lung. Like, man, how tough is he? You know?
He said it was a contusion in his lungs or in his ribs. Yeah, with the altitude and
even the ribs, man. Like anybody that's ever hurt their ribs know how painful that could be.
Yeah, fucking dog. And some players probably would have just stood home or whatever. But nah, my man, like you said, 15-hour ride. There, man, Poyer made it.
I'll tell you what, man, the bye week couldn't come at a better time. We were already starting to get healthy. Yeah. Now we take this week off and get even more healthier, and hopefully we get our all-pro cornerback for Green Bay. So it'd be nice, man. We're gonna have a nice problem with all the corners healthy.
Yes,
and the nice problem.
I think I'm not rushing Trey. He looks great, but I mean, our boys are holding it down.
You don't have to rush Trey, but eventually you got to get him in there.
Yeah, you got to get some snaps.
He could be on a snap count for a couple weeks. That's fine. As long as we're healthy, we're fine with that. He doesn't have to come in right away and play the whole game. You could put him on a snap count.
Is it Von like on a 35% snap count, some shit too right now?
I seen Von Miller has 6 sacks, some I can't remember how many pressures, but like 7 tackles for loss. All in just playing 60% of the game. Well, this past game he played like a lot.
He played like 68% last game, and usually only
Kansas City. No, the Kansas City game he played into the 70s because I remember that they were talking about it this morning on GR. So
gotcha.
That's what you brought him here for, though, for that game.
That's all I kept saying all game. Von, this is why we brought you here. This is why we brought you here. Do what you guys supposed to do. And man, he definitely closed the game out. I mean, he made his presence known. The whole defense did.
I really think Rousseau had a good game as well, in my opinion. I thought
honestly, when he batted that pass I thought that shit bounced off his foot and he caught that. I thought he was gonna take that shit home, man. I was going crazy, but nah. Shout out to Groot. I mean, he's not getting the coverage that I would say, he deserves, but I mean, we don't need it. We don't want him to be on a radar for other teams. He already big enough. I mean, he doing his thing. He's on pace for almost 10 sacks, if I'm not mistaken. He's at 3 or 4 right now.
Groot, I think he's like 3 or 4.
Boogie Basham. He was the one that pressured Mahomes for that Kyer Elam interception.
Yeah.
And what a phenomenal interception.
Yeah, I was just about to say, shout out to the rookie, man. What a play.
What a fucking play. We needed it.
So now that's the question I pose to you, gentlemen. When Trey's healthy, who plays? Obviously Trey plays, but like who
Trey Elam, TJ. But then keep that rotation with Benford.
How are you gonna explain sitting Dane down? He's not playing bad either. None of them are playing bad. So who do you sit?
I mean, there's not real starters. It's all gonna be a rotation. Obviously Trey White, and we could battle with Elam or Dane, but it's gonna be such a major rotation.
I think they're gonna have Trey White on a pitch count for a little bit.
Yeah,
they should.
Just because you can. With the issue that I just brought up, who plays?
Right.
So now you can afford to play. You don't have to rush Trey to be Trey right away. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That rhyme don't even mean that.
Absolutely. Shout out to my brother Joey. What's going on, brother, man? How you feeling?
Going on, Joey?
I know he feeling real good. Stephanie, as always. How we doing? Go Mafia, go Bills. Absolutely. But no, that one hand interception was amazing. Came in a crucial time. They was driving. It was a dogfight. It's not like our average blowouts, but it was a dogfight. Second best team in the league right now. And they had us going, man. I wasn't necessarily worried, but I wasn't confident. I mean, it was just a dogfight. Whoever had the ball last was going to win. And TJ with that jump pass interception and Josh Allen line up in victory formation. Let's fucking go. Hefe, what's going on, brother, man? Appreciate you joining the chat. Hell yeah, man. He was wearing that Jody. He was wearing the Chiefs jersey. I know Jody, our boy.
That's a good question, right?
You can't wear a Chiefs jersey, brother. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's a good question, though. How many losses do we think with the Bills? Man.
I mean, we come into the easier part of our season. We can win out. I mean,
I think they're gonna lose one that they shouldn't lose. They'll slip up one time.
I'm glad he brought that up because are we gonna see another Jaguars game this season? Do we get that where a game we're supposed to win that we lose?
I don't know if we get a Jaguars game, but maybe we get another Miami game.
Yeah. Well, you would think Chicago?
We'll be 6-0 right now.
Vikings, maybe New England.
Minnesota's tricky because you got that running game and you got Justin Jefferson coming in here. I don't know, man. I think we can win.
I feel you, FA. But nah, I mean they coming in hot, but nah.
I gotta see it.
Yeah, first. Right.
I gotta probably say New England if anything, man. Maybe. I don't see the Jets.
I'd say more Jets than New England at that point.
Yeah,
if we're gonna lose to another divisional team, I don't think we're gonna lose to another divisional team though.
Yeah, I don't know if the Jets have the weapons in the quarterback play to go match up, and
especially when we're getting
score
healthier in
well.
the secondary. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
I don't see Zach Wilson doing anything, to be honest.
That's why I say that Minnesota game is tricky because they got receivers, they got a running back. Their
Yep.
defense, they're 5-1 too. So
Yeah.
I mean,
That's why I said it. I think not New England, but I definitely feel maybe Bears. It might be tricky. I don't know. Maybe
I
not.
think
I feel
Detroit.
like that might be our
Detroit,
Jaguars game.
Detroit on Thanksgiving might be more of a tricky one than Chicago.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they definitely put up points early in the season. So yeah. But not against this defense. Our defense is balling out on all phases when it comes to the pressure, when it comes to the coverage, to our linebackers, and we're only getting better. That's where it really comes down to. We're only getting healthier and we're only getting better at this point. We're about to get an all pro cornerback. I mean, Matt Milano playing out of his mind this year. Shout out to Tremaine Edmonds. He's playing out of his mind this season. All this shit we've been talking about, this and that and the third. But he's shutting up Bills Mafia. He definitely balling. I see Predator out there, man. I definitely see the Predator out there. Like I said, our quarterback's balling out. One thing I gotta say, DeMar Hamlin was getting eaten up in that game, but he still was making plays. Against Mahomes, bravo. Hell yeah.
Sabre scored. All right.
Well, I would say, you know what's crazy? I'm always looking at Edmonds since like 2 years ago. I look at this dude all the time. He's doing everything this year that we needed him to do every single year that doesn't count against his stats. And he's killing it, man. Like, I give props to Edmonds. Sorry for calling you a pussy multiple years, but I was against TJ during the game. Remember, I had texted you literally. I sent a text and it gets an interception to seal the game. I go, damn, I feel like an asshole. So sorry, TJ, but you've been getting burned, man. You gotta pick it up a little bit.
Hell yeah, but I mean, he's holding it down. He's still holding it down. Best slot corner in the league right now. Please tell me differently. Yeah, but now, man, these boys definitely came to ball. Let's dive right into it. Player of the games, man. Pope G Awards. Is it obvious every week? Josh Allen is the number one nominee, but I mean, who are you going to give it to? Player of the game?
Are we doing just offense and defense, or just overall?
Overall,
Von Miller.
Von Miller, okay.
That's what you brought him here for, and he delivered.
What about you?
Gotta go with Von Miller.
I'm gonna go with Singletary again, man. I gotta go. I like it. It's getting better. You see the progress. Offensive line is getting more used to it. I'm gonna go with Singletary for sure.
I got Ken Dorsey. He's not a player. Definitely called a hell of a game.
He's definitely a player, man.
Yeah.
Player.
The only thing you gotta talk about, rip and take that paper out, crumble that bitch out, and burn it. Now play with the fucking stupid ass pitch to McKenzie. It looks good on paper. No, y'all being way too fucking cute. Way too fucking cute. That's not you guys. Just play your ball. Just play your ball. I understand, but Josh, you fucking trying to fucking.
I don't think that was a play call.
Yeah, I don't think that was a play call. I don't think
he was trying. He was supposed to do that. I really don't know. I think he improvised. It just McKenzie wasn't even looking for it, so that let me know that wasn't what the play was supposed to be.
Got you.
Like, he wasn't even looking for it. If it was a pitch play, he would have been looking at Josh like, okay, is he going to throw it? Is he going to throw it? Yeah.
Everybody talk about McKenzie this, McKenzie that. He needs to sit. Yeah, that game he should have sat.
I need to see more Shakir.
Exactly. That's the point I'm trying to get to. McKenzie, yeah, you're a vet. You're great, this and that and third, but you're kind of taking snaps away from Shakir, and we need to get him going. And Hodgins, I'm kind of already over Hodgins. He's kind of whatever. They should have been used him. They haven't. Obviously,
they signed him to the active roster. He's going to be on the team the rest of the year.
Yeah.
He already knows somebody would have scooped them up.
Yeah, I mean, I need to see more Shakir though, honestly, because he had the one catch in the game, and he looked like he's ready to go.
He's making plays. He's making contested catches.
Great.
That's what I see. He's completing contested catches. And
I gotta give a shout out to Tommy Sweeney too on that one catch he had.
Oh yeah. I thought it was Knox. I'm like, all right, Knox. He got up. I see the hair. I see the number 9. I'm like, okay, Sweeney, you still with us?
As much as we want to give Knox the props, Knox doesn't catch that. That was Josh Allen threw Dawson Knox open on that touchdown pass.
Oh yeah, he
Like
told him come here.
Yeah. The way he threw it, Josh put it where only Knox was gonna get that thing.
Yeah, Joe, you're right. That was terrible. 100% McKenzie's fault. I mean, Josh put it there. There's no reason why you stutter step. I mean, come on, you be hearing the fucking bachata and all that. You be dancing. Y'all doing all these dances in the locker room. You got the footwork, dude. Come on, how you trip on your own feet? Like, come on. Come on. He got the rhythm, he be moving and all that, but come on, man. You can't.
My man said bachata.
all that, all that.
Too, man. I don't know.
Nah, I mean that was terrible. Didn't want to get on McKenzie because that fumble. I don't blame McKenzie. Josh kind of just like whipped that shit in his face mask, and Josh is playing him like he's 6 foot. The other play when he kind of threw it up. I mean, McKenzie had to climb for that bitch. You got to remember he's only 5'7". We're all taller than him. Like, I mean, he makes his plays, a phenomenal NFL athlete, but you're also 5'7". Josh, you're kind of playing him like he's 6 foot. You need to realize maybe slow it down on that pitch. Just lob it up. If he just lobbed that ball up and let McKenzie catch it, he would have been gone. He would have been gone, but unfortunately, bounced off his face mask and, ended up being a turnover, first drive. And but we got the ball back. We scored. We got our points. We wasn't really worried. It was gonna be a dogfight.
But I want to say this real quick. In the first half, we looked out of sync as offense. We didn't really dominate the way I expected them to. So I can't really blame McKenzie because I felt like they were just not synced. You know what I'm saying? Like there was either the ball wasn't there or just I don't know. It didn't look normal. You know what I mean? Like you could tell they missed a game with each other and. Oh, it looked weird. So I'm not going to blame McKenzie all the way, but he needs to clean it up. Both of them.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely need to clean it up. Definitely need to clean that up, man.
But our rookie needs a chance because that dude's playing aggressive.
And that's getting to the point where
catching the ball like it's his last game, bro. Like he's like, he just like, you see the way he just grips the ball once he catches it, it's like a done deal. Like he wants it. Like he's like, man, give me this fucking shot, man. Like I
need to see more. I need to see
more.
Want
to see more Shakir. I definitely do. So it's about time we talk about it. I mean, the rest was egregious, man. We should be 6-1 right now after beating the Chiefs and beating the refs. That game was ridiculous, man. We're always battling against the refs, but this one was kind of different. I mean, blatant trip. Deion Dawkins was it blocking his clean block. He put his leg out, clean tripping. Josh was going in, stomping on the ground. Like, how do you not see that? And then it gets to the point where the people up top in the booth, they should be able to challenge it. I know that's not in the rules. I know that's not it, but that needs to be incorporated. Where if the refs miss a call, that needs to be reviewed up top, and something needs to happen because that was blatant. It was obvious. It was ridiculous, man. There ain't no way. Like, come on. Josh isn't. Yes, he flopped. I don't want to say flop, but he knows how to sell it. He definitely knows how to sell it. But that one right there, it was blatant. He had his leg out for a clean trip. Josh went crazy, but he kept his composure, went to the sideline because he knew his defense was going to make a stop and was going to keep marching. But they got to do better than that. There was holds left and right. They got Sierra Neal for a hold. And then the booth replayed it. There was a 0 hold. He was checking Kelsey, 0 hold.
It just seemed like every time we stopped them on third down, there was a flag.
Yep.
Yeah. Agree. Yeah.
Crazy.
Joey said Shakir, he dropped one pass in the Pittsburgh game.
Yeah, it was a bad drop. Terrible drop.
Yeah.
He knows.
Other than that, he made up for it though with the touchdown. But other than that, like he's been good. But the refs were. It is what it is, man. They're in Kansas City. You got to expect that to happen. So you know, let's just hope that we would get that same benefit of the doubt if they got to come here in January.
That's what I'm saying. Jonathan even said it too, man. They gonna have to come over here now because that win did. We would have lost. Would have been okay, whatever, but we won, and that is everything towards the standings in the future in this season. I mean, we're kind of locked in for the first round for the first seed. We just got to keep winning games, especially in the AFC. Keep stacking them and keep going. Nobody's really can be on top of us. I mean, no team is really balling like they was. I mean, Miami was hot for a week, and that was it. They went 0-3
They've
since
lost
they beat
3
us.
straight since they beat us.
Since they beat our backup. So, I mean, calm that down. You already won your Super Bowl. Go sit down, man. Just try to make it to the playoffs because that's where the big boys bowl at. And then if you do make the playoffs, if you end up seeing the Bills, y'all going to have to go through Buffalo. And then you see they swept.
They don't want to come here in January.
Yeah. And then we're really going to see about, home field advantage because you see against the Viking game how it was a 30-degree difference. 120 on the Viking sideline, 90 degrees on the Dolphins. And I don't want to keep bitching about it, but I mean, that's coming to health risks where, I mean, the NFL need to do something about that. I understand home field advantage, this, and the third. It's how the stadium built, but players can't play in 120-degree weather, blazing in the sun. They're going to overheat. That you could die from that shit. You can die. Like, it's serious like that, man. So, I mean, that's something NFL really need to look into.
Yeah, I wonder how that happens though. Like I seen the picture of it and I was like, man, this can't be real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I wonder how are you able to do that? Because the pictures, if you look at it, the one that was less, which on Miami side, had the sun, and then the other one was shaded. So I'm like, how does that happen? When you turn on the heat or something around there? Like I don't know how that works.
I feel you, Joey. No shovels, we plowing all the snow on their benches. You got to figure that shit out. No heaters, no nothing.
I like it. I like it.
Hell yeah.
But think about it. Even if Miami comes here to the snow, they don't got no running back to run the ball. And that's what I like about Singletary and James Cook cooking it up right now, because at least by the time we hit the playoffs, we could run the ball efficient. You know what I mean? And they used to, because Miami, they can't run the ball for shit. That's what I'm saying. With New England is a little different because they could do both. You know, they're throwing the ball kind of well right now, depending on who's going to be the quarterback, who really knows, and they can run the ball. So, but that, I don't know, man. Miami's, they might hit the rock bottom, man.
Yeah, so I mean, shit, the Jets could probably, they already took the A spot. They could, I don't know. That's the fight for the bottom. We already know we're gonna be on top though.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, that's just how the stadium is designed when it comes to what the NFL can do. I'm not really sure. They was talking about in WGR where somebody called in and say like, oh, we could put up like canopies and shit like that, but then they're talking about, oh, that's blocking the view from the people in the front row. So I don't know, man. To this point, it's going to start getting cooler. So NFL's not really going to do nothing until this year. They might act on it next year, or they might not. Who knows? We just need to be better prepared next year when we end up going to Miami again. Hopefully, we get lucky in the schedule and we go to Miami later in the season. But we ain't worried about that right now. We worried about the big Bills Mafia. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest with y'all right now. With 13 seconds, let's dive into 12 seconds out, because that shit really pissed me the fuck off. I'm telling you, that shit pissed me the fuck off.
As soon as I see 16 seconds, I go, here we go with this shit.
Y'all didn't fucking learn? Y'all didn't learn shit? Come on. Josh Allen, and I believe that was a drive when he was on our own 2-yard line, right? Because we started our own 2-yard line drive. What, fucking 3rd and 13, Josh with his magic, Gabe Davis, what? We at the 20 now. Move them sticks. We keep driving. We score. What? Throw it up to get Stephon Diggs. Boom. We squibbed it. We learned a little bit, so we tried to do something a little different. We squibbed it, took 4 seconds off the clock. Now it's 12 seconds. Man, you
can't get really too mad, man. He kicked a 62-yard field goal.
Yes.
Like let's not front.
You gave him an opportunity to.
Yeah, but let's not front like it was last year and he got to kick like a 40-yard field goal.
You're right, but
not many kickers can make a 62-yard field goal.
Right, what is that? A yard or two short for an NFL record?
Maybe, yeah.
Or is the record?
Yeah, I mean at that point, if you can hit a 62-yard field goal, I'm gonna tip my cap to you, man.
But still, when I look at it, I wasn't really reminiscing on it, but I look at it like Y'all motherfuckers didn't learn shit. I mean, y'all changed up your defense, you squibbed it, but quick dump off to Mecole Hardman. He ran it up for a good 20 yards. Another pass to Kelsey. He runs up for another 15 yards. There you go. 62-yarder. He knocks it down. 10 to the half. Some of us is probably sick right now looking at that like, God damn. Here we go again.
No,
But
I wasn't sick. I was more happy. I was happy to go on a halftime at 10-10 because I didn't think we played our best half.
Yeah, no,
So
that
for
first
me,
half.
so for me, I really didn't think about the field goal too much because, like I said, it's 62 yards, and the way we played in the first half, I was just happy that we were going in tied.
right.
But I get
So,
what Julian's saying though. I'd rather see them be a little bit more aggressive, knowing that KC was gonna get the ball back.
Yeah,
So I
that's
kind of see it. But if you're too aggressive, what happens if somebody gets loose and runs all the way? You know, so it's kind of like that happy medium in a sense, right?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I agree. I definitely understand what you're saying, but like at the end of the day, like 62 yards is like a long. Like you did your job, man, and he hit it. I
He don't
mean,
get
tip
paid
your
for
cap to
62
him.
yards. He don't get paid for 62. Honestly, if he would have kicked it from 72, he probably would have made it because that shit has some.
Yeah,
that
he had it from at least 65.
Yeah.
That was a nice kick. It was a nice kick.
There's only a
And
few
nobody ever
kickers in the
thinks
league
about
that can hit a kick that long. Tucker in Baltimore, probably Bass if he needed to.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, you don't think about it as a defense. Like, okay, we could stop him here at this point. There's no way to kick a field goal, and then he comes and fucking kicks it.
hey, you're expecting Mahomes to throw that Hail Mary.
Yeah. Not even that, because I mean that's where Mahomes gets his success from is kind of just dumping it off and let his players do it. He doesn't have a Tyreek Hill anymore, so I mean that kind of showed that they do miss him because that's what he normally does. Mahomes isn't like Josh. Josh could do it all to down deep. I'm not saying that Mahomes can't do it, but that's not his forte, so to speak. He likes to do them crazy magician sidearms and dance in the backfield and just make a play, but he doesn't really hit those bomb plays.
I heard this.
He keeps the play alive to let his players make the play.
I heard this today, and it's true if you think about it. When you're talking about Mahomes and Allen can do everything that Mahomes can do. Everything that Mahomes can do. But Mahomes can't do everything that Josh can do.
I don't see
that's the difference between
like that.
Yeah, that's the difference between them two. Physically, Mahomes can't do what Josh can do.
He can't run over.
Josh can run over your linebacker if he had to. He's gonna stiff arm your safety, or he's gonna jump over your corner or your safety, like and make them look ridiculous. Mahomes ain't doing all that.
Mahomes also not gonna give you that. I want to throw you the deep ball no matter what. You figure it out, you go get it. With Josh, it's like, I want to throw this motherfucker. You better figure it out. And you're going to catch it. And then you build that, they build that confidence. Like, yo, I got to go get this. I'm going to go get this. Mahomes doesn't do that. So,
and that's what happened with Gabe Davis. I just was watching his mic'd up video. And on his touchdown play, he walked straight up to Josh. He's like, yo, thank you for trusting me. Thank you for trusting me. And that's what Josh does. He gives his players opportunity to make plays, and that's what they do. They make plays.
Yeah, Davis been doing it for a while, man. That's why I call him Twinkle Toes.
Twinkle
Toes. 2 years ago, even last year, it's like, yo, man, throw those fucking random shots to the sideline. He just grabbing them, putting his 2 feet down, and making sure he makes it count. No other quarterback is gonna do that for you. They're gonna throw that shit away. They're not gonna fucking try to zip it right there where you can get it, and hopefully you figure it out and drop those feet. Everybody else will throw that shit away. Let's just be honest.
Nah, phenomenal, fucking phenomenal. And I'm gonna tell you, man. After 13 seconds, I know the Kansas City chant, the whatever the fuck. I'm telling you, that shit scarred me, man. And I watched it one of the Monday night games with the Chiefs versus whoever, and and all that. I'm telling you, that like was seared in my head, and like I had PTSD.
Bro, you gotta let it go, man.
Flashbacks, like I was stressed, bro. I was stressed just hearing that chant because that chant reminded me of 13 seconds and just losing that game in a heartbreak fashion. Like I hated that shit. And every time I hear that, oh, like I was sick. But now, shout out to fucking Ed Oliver. I love the chant now. Watch this. I love it now. Buffalo. Let's fucking go, baby. Now that shit's in my head. I'm lit, man. I can hear that shit back to back. It's Buffalo, baby. Let's fucking go.
Yo, cuz I love you, man, but you gotta let that 13 seconds go, bro. It's we 6 weeks into a whole new season.
I don't care. It wasn't just that. It's just the fact that you know how many times I watched it. I watched it like 50,000 times.
It's okay. You can let it go. It's okay.
We was there. I ain't gonna let it go until we win that Super Bowl. But I'm telling you, I just had to let that out. Where that chant really got to me. Every time I heard it, I'm like, fuck, man. Like I said, I watched it so many times. I'm like, yo, I'll cut it off right before 13 seconds. Oh, we won. Josh Allen did it. But I mean, Josh Allen did do it, but defense did it. I understand we got to let it go, but that I can't let it go. That's a scar on my chest, man. You can't put a tattoo over that. I gotta wear that shit proud. And I mean, 13 seconds hurt. It still hurt.
That's like for me, my the 99 Stanley Cup Finals when Dallas scored that no goal. That's still
fucking Dallas, bro.
That's
change the rules for that.
Oh, that's 23 years ago, and that still chaps my ass every time it gets brought up.
But I ain't gonna feel right. So that Super Bowl, we on a strong march with that one. So other than that, man, what the fuck? I got a video. Oh, when Josh got Boogie, I did my last little video. Let me just show this shit.
Run with force, but to get out of this, I mean,
didn't see a whole lot there at that point.
And that's the difference, right? When you get these type of quarterbacks, their ability to create something out of nothing as you see a good little shot.
I don't want to see that.
Fucking magician.
I don't need him taking hits like that.
I don't want to see that, man.
He was doing too
back. Yeah, it was against the Sabres in the finals. Oh, I'm just reading the comments. My bad.
Yeah.
They had to change the rules after that one, but
Josh definitely changed the rules right after that.
But I don't want to see Josh doing that. I mean,
I don't need him taking the hits to the back
like that. Not to the back like that, man. Like take it to the side, maybe. Like, oh, come on, man. You stressing me.
He tried to bounce, but I mean, he's trying to make a play.
Yeah, that play where he leaped over the guy, that was amazing. But right before he jumped over dude, he shook the shit out of the other dude. He made that dude fall and then he jumped over the guy. Like, I think that was more impressive. Just a little
Yeah, he had his fucking ankles in a fucking blood. Oh,
stop sleeping! Stop sleeping!
Stop sleeping! Come on, wake up.
Yeah, right.
More than that, man, y'all got any final thoughts?
Big dubs.
Big fucking dubs. Big dubs. Hold on, we can't leave out the one joint. Wait. What's our rage quit moment? We got to talk about a rage quit moment. Which one was it?
What is it? A rage quit moment.
What's that?
I didn't have one.
Nah, it got to be that CJ pick. If you playing Madden, and you
for the other player, yeah, for the other team,
for the other team.
Absolutely, man. That's about it. Other than that, man, we playing that game. We getting that dub.
Yes, sir.
The only one that got pissed me off is that fucking Josh Allen to McKenzie toss back. That's the only one that really pissed me off. I'm like, come on, man, what are you doing?
Yeah. I mean, Cuz said it was improvised, but man, sloppy turnover, man. Sloppy turnover. We don't need that.
Agreed. Especially when we were driving the ball right down the field.
Right. Mm-hmm. You need to stop leaving points on the field, man. That's our biggest thing right now. I mean, yeah, we're dominant, we're phenomenal, best offense, best defense, but we still leave a lot of points on the field, man. Mm-hmm. You gotta clean that shit up, and we're gonna hit another level of.
In a way, though, it's kind of good because it keeps them motivated.
Yeah,
it keeps them. Yeah, we're winning games, but look, like you just said, there's always room to improve.
Yep,
always room to improve.
But honestly, KC's defense was they're not really that good, and to be able to play the way they played us in the first half, you can definitely grow from there and get a better game plan and go from there. Because honestly, our offense made them look pretty decent. And Casey's defense not that good, man. That's just my opinion. He got better, but not that great.
Right.
Yeah.
So other than that, man, what a fucking game. We got to chill. Oh, Facebook user, I'm pretty sure it's my boy Cobra. Hell yeah, man. Please tune in. WNY Records, man. Show them love, man. Number big things over there. Big things. Tune in. But yeah, man. Big Buffalo shit. We going into our bye week. Man, anybody who's still in the chat, hit me up. I'll do my Mafia moments. We gonna discuss your fandom, this and the third. We have not much to talk about unless we wrapping up the first half of this season and then talk about the second half of the season. But other than that, man, go fucking Bills.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Love you, Josh Allen.
Embrace it.